Somewhere right now, a person is eating their 28th kilogram of cheese this year. That's roughly half their body weight, melted, aged, and crumbled onto everything. And it isn't who you'd guess. Not Italy, with its Parmesan wheels aged for years in stone cellars. Not Greece, where feta floats in every salad across the Mediterranean. The world champion eats more than twice the global average. A country famous for chocolate and watches, not for dairy obsession. The answer is France. The French eat their way through nearly 60 pounds of cheese a year. But the real question isn't how much, it's why this happened at all. A nation built on milk. To understand France, you have to understand its impossible geography of dairy. Charles de Gaulle once asked how to govern a country with so many cheeses. How can you govern a country with 246 cheeses? That number was a joke. By some counts, the real figure reaches 1,000. Each region produces its own variety, shaped by soil, climate, and tradition. Roquefort ages in limestone caves, ventilated by natural cracks in the rock. Kindstedt matures for months in the cold mountain air of the Jura. France produces more named cheese varieties than almost any other nation on Earth. And this abundance has roots stretching back thousands of years. Long before France existed, the land was already turning milk into something lasting. The accidental invention. Cheese was likely born by accident in animal stomach containers used to carry milk. An enzyme called rennet curdled the milk, separating solid curds from liquid whey. The result lasted far longer than fresh milk in a warm climate. For early farmers, this was survival, calories that wouldn't spoil by morning. Archaeologists found cheese-making evidence dating back nearly 8,000 years. Her team analyzed ancient pottery from Poland for chemical traces of dairy fat. The sieve-like pots matched cheese strainers still used in some regions today. The researchers described them as among the earliest tools for processing milk. But why did the French take it so much further than everyone else? Monks in mountains. Medieval monasteries became the great laboratories of European cheese-making. Monks had time, patience, and cool stone cellars perfect for slow aging. They recorded recipes, refined techniques, and passed knowledge across generations. Munster, Marls, and many others trace their origins to these abbeys. Cheese became both spiritual discipline and a vital source of income. By the Middle Ages, France had dozens of distinct regional cheeses. Then came a law that changed everything for French dairy. Protecting the name. In 1411, a royal charter gave Roquefort exclusive rights to its name. Only cheese aged in those specific caves could legally be called Roquefort. This was the seed of modern appellation laws protecting food origins. France later built a national system guarding each cheese's identity by law. Today, over 40 French cheeses carry protected origin status. This legal armor turned cheese into a matter of national pride. But pride alone doesn't explain why the French eat so much of it. The everyday ritual. In France, cheese isn't a snack, it's a course in the meal. Served after the main dish, before or instead of dessert, almost daily. A typical French household keeps several cheeses on hand at all times. Markets, dedicated cheese shops, and affiners who age cheese to perfection. Surveys suggest the French eat some form of cheese on roughly 9 in 10 days. But here's what surprises people: France is no longer number one. Some recent datasets place Denmark and Iceland ahead in cheese consumed per person. The most cheese crown depends entirely on how you count it. Some surveys measure cheese eaten directly, others include cheese hidden in processed food. Northern countries melt enormous amounts into pizza, sauces, and packaged meals. France leads in variety and ritual, others in sheer industrial volume. So the true champion depends on whether you value tradition or tonnage. What's certain is that humans turned spoiling milk into a global treasure. 8,000 years of patience, captured in a single aged wheel. Next time you cut into a wedge of cheese, taste the history inside it.